Welcome back. We missed you, but you're still there. Thank you. It's S3, Expresso. And joining us right now is somebody who is incredibly talented. Some people call him the Thunder from Down Under. I have to say that. I'm joking. I made up that name. It worked for me. His name is James Johnston, who is known as Australia's most exciting country music artist today. And this is his first time in South Africa and our Feel Good Breakfast show, which is so important. So I feel like he needs a round of applause. Please welcome James Johnston. Boom, boom, shake the room. Yeah, mate. Oh, this is great.
I have to say, this is the first time I've been called the Thunder from Down Under.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Yeah. It might stick. It might stick.
It's going to, I hope so.
How are you finding South Africa? I mean, this is your first time here.
Yeah, I only got here about 2 days ago, so I'm just seeing a little bit. And I went to the wine country yesterday, and it's beautiful. So I'm loving what I'm seeing so far. Yeah.
And you're here awake this morning. You went to wine country yesterday and you're awake.
I had a couple of wines yesterday and then I'm wide awake, so I'm doing well.
Well done. It's either very good coffee or you fake it well. Doesn't matter though, because we'd love to know a bit more about, country music itself. So country music is dynamic. It's changing.
Yep.
I think everybody's the center of the world, USA, country music. That's where it comes from. But now you're hearing artists from South Africa, Australia, New Zealand, and the like, all connecting. So for you, what really latched you onto country music?
So country has just been a part of my story since about the age of 4 years old. If you know some of the legends of country music, the very first song that I sung at 4 years old, I had the big hat on, the boots and the whole bit. I was singing Friends in Low Places by Garth Brooks.
Yes.
So I think I was always destined to be a country music singer. But it's a really exciting time at the moment for country music. We were just speaking, Rowan Ash is a good friend, a South African artist, and we write together in Nashville a fair bit.
It's so cool.
I love the idea that there's artists from all around the world connecting and country's really having a moment,
It really is, and I love that because it's a music genre I feel like a lot of people are missing out on if they haven't heard it yet or if they don't give it the light of day that it deserves.
Yeah.
Now, what is bringing you to Cape Town? Because I know there is the Country Music Festival.
Mm-hmm. I'm very excited about this. So this is my very first time, as I said, in South Africa, and I'm playing at the Cape Town Country Music Festival that's happening, I think, the 26th and 27th of October, which is just going to be an amazing event. It was only... last year, Kip Moore came through here and sold out a stadium of 45,000 people singing country music. And it's just so exciting that country music is in such a great, healthy place here in South Africa. And I think this festival is going to be the biggest and best yet.
Oh.
It really is. The thing is about country music, it's synonymous with people, folk. They come together for a good time. And if you know South Africans, I mean, Rowan Ash and the like, we like to come together. So did Rowan prepare you for South Africa? Like, are there things that you were told and you arrived here and you're like, I get it now? Was there anything that shocked you about SA?
Well, he said, and I think this is where, kindred spirit of Australians and South Africans. He said that we like to drink, and South Africans like to drink. And it is country music, so we like to have a good time. So I think I'll be very much at home here.
Oh, yeah. Yes, you will.
And cuisine-wise, did he recommend, when you're in South Africa, especially Cape Town, you have to try a Gatsby or you have to try a Koesister, any of those things?
No, but I feel like I'm learning something right now, so I need to try a few of these things clearly,
Okay. So we're going to have to throw you into the kitchen. We have a culinary hotline, and one of the best food truck masters is here in our kitchen today. So I feel like you need to be in there to taste some SA cuisine.
I'll be more than happy to try something,
That'd be amazing. We're looking forward to, this country music festival, but also for you to return here, because as you said, we are kindred spirits. I mean, we call our country SA.
Yep.
That's also South Australia.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of connections to it, though. But I think just in terms of your approach to your writing as well, where do you draw your inspiration from? Just so that we know when we hear your songs today, when you perform, like we need to cry with you, feel things with you. So your inspiration, where's that coming from?
So I grew up on the land. My folks had a cattle property. They sold tractors for a living, and so many of my songs are inspired from those moments growing up. And I think my story, being from a small town in Australia, is also a lot of people's story from growing up on the land, coming from small communities here in South Africa, and I never really thought about that when I started writing my songs. But as I start to travel around the world, I realised that my little hometown stories, a lot of people is from all around the world.
Wow.
And there's all these little places have beautiful little hometowns.
Yeah.
Now, how did you end up in Tennessee?
So Nashville, I've been back and forth to Nashville for a long time. Nashville was actually the place that reinvigorated my love of country music. I was traveling through there about 10 years ago, and as I said, I've been doing country my whole life. But I just happened to be passing through. I was traveling around America. And that first night, I stayed awake until about 7 a.m. that morning, and I sat behind this old honky-tonk piano, and I started writing music, and I stayed there for a week, and I wrote songs every night.
Oh,
and
wow.
there's just something about that place, the music, the culture, that really just is incredibly inspiring.
Okay.
It is. We are inspired by you, James. We're looking forward to hearing your music today.
Appreciate you having me.
And you know what? If there's any questions about South Africa, if you want to know certain words as well, we can teach you many words, most of which you can't say on live TV, but we'll teach you all of those. But it's great to have you. And honestly, you're most welcome to come back anytime.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Lovely. James Johnston. What a legend. 26, 27 October. We've got a Cape Town Country Festival coming your way, so make sure you do not miss it. It's going to be fantastic.